Alright. Charlie, you're the czar. You gotta read it.
You are not alone. Millions of Americans struggle with blank each day.
It says every day, but...
You are not alone. Millions of Americans struggle with enormous Scandinavian women each day. You are not alone. Millions of Americans struggle with whatever Kwanzaa is supposed to be about.
You
every day.
uncultured swine, literally.
What?
Nothing, just continue.
You are not alone. Millions of Americans struggle with strangling a dog to make a point to the audience.
You see what happens?
Oh my god, you're so fucking loud.
Too low, too loud? What is it?
Did I go loud?
It was loud for my headphones.
Oh, well, you're just a pussy, so.
Fuck yourself. Who won?
Did you pick one?
Yeah.
You didn't do it. You didn't confirm selection.
Fine.
You fucking.
I have to do confirm selection.
Fucking. Oh. Dude, strangling a dog to make a point to the audience should have won.
No.
In the beginning, there was blank, and the Lord said, "Let there be blank." That's what happens when you don't clear your throat. The raven on my back thirsts for his blood. Damn blood! Cut that bit. This gun is the best gun. In the beginning, there was chaos in the streets, and the Lord said, "Let there be Kurt Cobain's death." In the beginning, there was stranger danger, and the Lord said, "Let there be Bill Cosby." In the beginning, there was black people, and the Lord said, "Let there be advice from a wise old black man." Gonna have to go with this one. Dude, woo. Charlie, fucking shout out to you for being topical.
Yeah, I actually typed the Bill Cosby one in.
Oh.
I typed the Chaos in the Streets one in.
You had a card where you could type something in and you didn't type in the phrase
beep. Oh god. Hey guys, if you're wondering what that beep sound was, I don't fucking know. Do you know?
In the final round of this year's Omegathon, Omeganauts must face off in a game of blank.
Was that the survival intro? Oh! Oh!
Okay. In the final round of this year's Omegathon, Omeganauts must face off in a game of warm, velvety Muppet sex, discharging a firearm in a residential area, and white privilege.
Yes!
Damn.
Balls! 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
You are the worst.
No, I'm doing that every 20 minutes now to make sure the video stays in sync.
You're the thirst.
Blank. That's how I want to die.
Alright, I got one.
Oh, yes.
Too much cocaine. That's how I want to die. A pinata of scorpions. Ethnic cleansing. That's how I want to die.
Gee, that almost sounds like someone's Facebook name. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In the distant future, historians will agree. Shut up, Tim. In the distant future, historians will agree that blank marked the beginning of America's decline.
It's a good 1950s news voice.
Thank you.
Okay, no, you
Brought to you by Jeremy.
Brought to you by Taco Bell. Get it to your nearest Taco Bell.
In the distant future, historians will agree that the day the birds attacked marks the beginning of America's decline. Historians will agree penis envy marked the beginning of America's decline.
I mean, you already said it once, so...
You said it 3 times then.
Historians will agree that the Amish marked the beginning of America's decline.
Well, I mean, they're not really doing much.
But they're doing enough.
It's enough.
I've actually met the Amish. Well, some
Yeah.
of them.
All of them?
What's the next Happy Meal toy? What's the next Happy Meal toy? A monkey smoking a cigar, being a terrible mother, a cartoon camel enjoying the smooth, refreshing taste of a cigarette.
Wow. What are the odds of that?
Let's go with that.
God
God damn it.
How did being a terrible mother not do it?
What about...
Why am I broke?
Oh.
Put in a fucking headphone warning for that one. Why am I broke? Liking big butts and not being able to lie about it. Buying virtual clothes for a sim family instead of fucking... You know what it is. It's that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah!
Or to quote the wise Ben of 2016, yeah, baby.
It's morphin time. Mastodon, pterodactyl, triceratops, saber-toothed tiger, blank. That's too much to read.
No, you're reading all of these.
I'm never reading them
Just
ever again.
saber-tooth tiger and
reading
then whatever.
Did you just fucking say that? It's morphin time. Mastodon, pterodactyl, triceratops, saber-toothed tiger, a mulatto, an albino.
Albino.
I know, I mean.
Albino!
You can say albino.
No, you
A
can't.
mosquito and my libido. Saber-toothed tiger, masturbation, and Denzel. Alright, let's like this just adds more.
Shout out to the fucking the Nirvana reference that Charlie probably didn't even realize he was making.
I did not.
A mosquito.
That's what they comments, figuring. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for...
You said albino.
9/11.
What?
Wish not.
I said my
I wish-
libido.
You said albino.
No, I didn't.
Hey, I wish 9/11.
Fucking kill yourself.
If anyone uses 9/11, I'm gonna pick it.
This is your captain speaking. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for...
9/11.
Fun and interesting facts about rocks.
It's my favorite card.
Prepare for a snapping turn and bite in the tip of your penis. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for wearing underwear inside out to avoid doing laundry. Fasten your
Same.
seatbelts and prepare for fun and interesting facts about rocks.
I love that one. Fun and interesting facts about rocks. You just picture a really fat, overdone scientist teacher who pushes really hard for fucking things and no one cares. During his midlife, speaking of which, during his midlife crisis, my dad got really into blank. This groovy new thing called LSD. My dad got really into vegetarian options. My dad got really into my vagina. My dad got really into the Abercrombie and Fitch lifestyle. I'm gonna have to go with the one I said in a demonic voice.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. I'm Tim and I'm a sheep.
Damn.
Confirm selection. There you go.
Confirm your selection.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
Your butt's gonna be right after this one.
Oh boy.
What's the gift that keeps on giving? Krampus, the Austrian Christmas monster. Being an attractive elf trapped in an unattractive human's body. Africa.
Damn.
Yes.
I
No.
wish Africa won.
Africa doesn't
Freaking
give
wrong.
gifts.
It gives Ebola.
And AIDS ridden.
Cancel all my meetings. We've got a situation with blank that requires my immediate attention.
It's like.
It's like what?
No, I'll let him finish.
Cancel all my meetings. We've got a situation with hot cheese that requires my immediate attention.
No, Tim, you gotta say it. Got a situation with hot cheese.
Cancel all my meetings. I've got a situation with my machete that requires my immediate attention. Cancel all my meetings. We've got a situation with building a ladder to hot dogs to the moon.
The
That
crowd
requires my
pleaser.
immediate attention. Yeah. This is...
Field trigger D.
You have been waylaid by blank and must defend yourself.
Wow. Sound a little bit more excited.
I want to die. Okay, you have been waylaid by Twinkies and must defend yourself. You have been waylaid by William Shatner.
Shatner.
I was about to say Shakespeare.
I can tell.
Shatner. And must defend yourself. You've been waylaid by reading the comments and you must defend yourself. Actually, if you're a YouTuber, that could be if you got hate.
Aha.
Yeah, don't be like Amy's Baking Company.
Don't be leafy. Why do I hurt all over? That was my Shakespeare performance. Global warming, all the poop inside of my body, a boxing match with a giant box.
Okay, that one has to win for you.
No, that's really good, but it. Okay, yeah, it's the most funny. Actually, I'm supposed to pick the most.
Has to win.
I'm supposed to pick the most funny. I forgot.
Were you gonna win? Were you gonna choose global warming?
No, I was gonna choose all the poop inside of my body because that would really hurt.
That was mine.
Fortunately, Neo, no one can be told what blank is. You have to see it for yourself.
No, I've got shit cards I have to throw away right now. I'm about to do really shit for the next 2 rounds.
What does it go up to? Only 5?
Yeah.
Then there might not be other rounds.
Well, oh well. I have shit cards.
Unfortunately, Neo, no one can be told what Michael Jackson is. You have to see it for yourself.
Oh yeah, you could win.
Unfortunately,
right now.
Neo, no one can be told what every ounce of charisma left in Nick Jagger's body, tired body is. Yeah, Mick Jagger's tired body is. You have to see it for yourself. Unfortunately, Neo, no one can be told what throwing a virgin into a volcano is. You have to see it for yourself. Ugh, that's fucking. It's a tie. It's that one.
I may just win.
Those silent
I
moves.
officially can't win.
I'm not like the rest of you. I'm too rich and busy for blank. Damn it, I have a good card for this one.
Whatever. Fuck it.
I'm not like the rest of you. I'm too rich and busy for khakis. I'm too rich and busy for stuff a child's face with fun dip until he starts having fun. I'm too rich and busy for crying and shitting and eating spaghetti.
The syntax.
Nobody's too rich for that.
The syntax. No.
Nobody's too rich for that.
Woo! I win.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
It's like you just won the
You
special.
sounded so... Yes, I do. All right. So, Charlie, tell your story.
Okay. guys. My story, it begins with this.
Boo! No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so,
Now this is the story all about.
Alright, let him tell the story. Let him tell the story.
Okay, just moving on. Shut up. I was in my house, and then I go to open the door in the den, and it's locked. And I knock on the door, and Eric comes, and Eric opens the door. Eric is a 5-year-old kid, by the way.
Uh-huh.
And Eric opens up the door, and I said, why did you lock the door? And he said, because of the old lady. And I'm like, what old lady? And he said, your mom. And I'm like, dude, my mom's dead. She can't be over here. So it kind of a little bit, got me a little bit startled. But not too much, because I'm not, I don't believe in paranormal shit. But just to make him feel safe. No, I asked him where he saw it, and he said that she was staring right at him through my back door, and decided to lock the door so she couldn't get him. And
Wow,
just
good
to make him
reaction.
feel safe, I took him outside, I grabbed the knife, I'm not dumb, grabbed the knife, grabbed the flashlight, and I turned her to my left, and then turned to my right, and I walked around my entire backyard, and there was nobody. There was absolutely nobody. I didn't find anybody. But I walked back inside, and he is hell-bent on, like, making me believe him that, me believe that he saw an old lady. So, just to prove him wrong, I go to the cameras, and I select the one on the back porch. Just because, just to prove him wrong, you know, just so I can let him know for a fact that it was just his imagination, and he was just seeing things. So I turned back the recording, and I'm skipping through the night. And by the way, this happened at 1 a.m., by the way. I was doing this at 1 in the morning. I was skipping through the time, and all of a sudden, it shows a lady on my back porch looking through the door, staring at Eric. For over 10 seconds, at least, she was staring right at him. So, all of a sudden, chills just start going all the way down my spine.
God, dude. You're fucking scary.
Yeah. So, I'm like, holy shit. He actually saw an old lady. Because Eric's like any 5-year-old. He likes to pretend, you know? He likes to pretend that things are
Yeah,
there.
they do that.
And he also likes to pretend things just for attention. You know, because he's a child. But, you know, you can't blame him.
Mm-hmm.
And so, of course, naturally, I didn't believe him. Or I just thought it was his imagination. But when I found out that there was actually an old lady there, and the way that I found out, too, the fact that I walked out there and there was no one there.
Yeah, that makes it extra fucking scary.
And I had no sense that she was there. But I go and I look over to the entire recording. This time I put on all the cameras, or almost all the ones in the backyard and the one that's connecting to my gate, leading to my front yard. And I watched the whole thing, and she was in my backyard / on my back porch for over 25 minutes. And she actually opened up the door and walked inside my house over 5 times. And she was in my kitchen for probably a total amount of maybe 10 minutes. She was in my kitchen. And by the way, Diane, who's my dad's girlfriend, is sleeping on a chair in the living room, which is like not right next to my kitchen, but you could see the chair from the kitchen, from the back door. So she was like looking, she could see Diane, and she did nothing but, I don't know what she did, but she didn't steal anything, because she didn't leave with anything. She was just there. So I don't know what the hell her agenda was. But after that,
have you called the police about this?
no. And after this, I watched the recording, and I realized that the moment that I watched, what happened is that I turned off the lights. I walked into Eric. I knocked on the door. I turned off the lights in the back porch and in the backyard. And then I walked to knock on the door, and then I had a conversation with Eric. And then when we went outside, I saw on the camera, the moment I opened the door and I looked left, she was walking out the back. She was walking
my fucking God.
over to the gate. She was in my backyard at that moment. She was walking walking over to the gate. And when I looked right, it was 1 second after she was out of my view. So she was in the backyard while I was, and I was completely the gate.
So did she hear you and book it, or was it just coincidence?
I have no idea. But here's another thing. It looked like she walked away, but when I turned off the lights, when I went to talk to Eric, I saw her get up and walk out of my back porch. So that means that she was sitting down in my back porch for, I don't even know how long. But she was sitting down in my back porch for like 10 minutes. I don't know. I don't know if she was there the entire time or she just walked away and came back. But she was in my back porch just sitting there, and she even looked through the window. She was smoking a cigarette and holding a purse. I have no idea what she wanted, but she actually walked inside the house. Didn't make a sound, but she did knock on the door. So, and also that's another thing that confuses me. If you want to let people know that you're there, why knock on the back door? And why not ring the doorbell? And also, if you already are walking inside their house, and if you're looking to get their attention, why are you completely silent? So, it doesn't really make sense. So I have no idea what her agenda was.
To tell you the truth, well, okay, two things. To tell you the truth, I think she might have had bad intentions, like really bad intentions, but saw that there were too many people around. And two, I'm sure you are already doing this, but I hope to fucking God that you are locking every door and double checking it.
I am.
Right
Don't
now.
worry.
Because she is probably going to be back.
Well, when she is, I'm going to grab the gun. And if
That's
she
good.
does anything threatening, I most likely will not hesitate to shoot her.
I'm not really gonna front you on that. As long as you warn her, as long as you warn her and tell her to get the fuck off your property, you know.
Especially if I find her in my house.
Oh yeah, no. If she's in your house, oh my fucking God, no. Who knows? I saw that purse. The purse is fucking huge. Who knows what the fuck she had in there, dude?
I don't know, but we looked. Nothing was missing. Nothing valuable, that is. Nothing that we noticed.
She looked. She did not look right. She looked crazy, right?
Yeah, and she was old and she had a limp. So my guess is that she's just old and frail. But I don't know what her intention was. Like, and also, if you're looking to steal or something, why knock on the back door?
She wasn't there to steal. She was there for some other weird fucking mission or some shit or something. What do you guys think of this?
Fake and gay.
No,
No,
like,
what do you actually think about this?
I don't know.
isn't that fucking creepy?
You have the footage?
Yeah,
Yes.
he does. I've seen it.
Let me see it.
Alright, I'll send it to you in chat.
All right, do you want me to show the footage, Charlie?
Yeah.
All right, I'll show the footage. Because I have actual footage of her fucking opening the door and going into his house. Hey guys, it's Jeremy here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of these sessions. We've been doing a lot of them lately, and I really want to know what you guys think of them, okay? Make sure to like, suck, dick, fucking follow.